Hi, we're Beth and Brian, and we bought a fixer house in the Sicilian countryside, not that far from Noto. And we hope you'll join us as we meet our neighbors, fix up the house, learn about Sicilian cuisine, and explore our new surroundings. We're going to have a great time. Andiamo.
Good morning, Wilbur.
Aren't you going to say action?
Oh, no. So, it's time for the tea.
Oh, my God. Well, welcome to Noto. It's been an interesting few days. We had our grass. We had our friends come from France, and with them, they brought their van and a whole bunch of our stuff that was too big for us to take on our own.
Yes, I got my treadmill because running on these roads, not ideal for my old ankles.
No, I got my rototiller.
So we get psyched for that.
Oh, no, it's safer than
It is safer.
Massimo's,
Yeah.
because that thing was a beast. We've got brewing equipment.
We did.
Yeah.
Brian's had it since COVID, and
You making fun of me?
a little bit.
Yeah. Haven't made beer yet, but I am going to make beer now. I have the time now. And we also got our stove. Or we have this really cool French range that we got. It was way too heavy to bring down. But now we have it. We'll show you when we go in the house.
Yep, it's awesome because before we were living on hot plates.
Hot plates and portable ovens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked, but it was less than ideal.
No, but now it's great.
In our house, you'll see too, it's still a work in progress.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of a box.
It is a box, and we don't have any of our personal stuff in there yet,
No.
so it's just a box.
It's okay.
But it works.
Anyhow, back to Nikki and Ryan.
Okay.
We showed them around the property.
Yeah, because Nikki has a nursery in France, and so she was fascinated by all the flowers and the trees and the shrubs and everything. So she walked around the property with us with her phone, checking every single species.
Yeah,
so
that was
just fun.
And then we took them to Noto. I still can't get that right. They like that. And the other thing we did with them was we went to that tile shop.
We did?
Yeah. Oh, what a crazy place that this was.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it.
No, you walk into this place and it's chaos. I mean, it's utter chaos. There's stuff everywhere. And there's people running around.
And it's like a maze of it's like room after room after room that you just kind of get lost in.
Yeah.
And then you just have to find somebody and say, okay, like this tile, how much? And
yeah, our friend Liz told us that's how it works. So, all right, we went for it. And we found some great tile.
we did. Nikki and Ryan found some tile to bring back, and they were super psyched about it. And we found some awesome tile.
Have you ever seen, it wasn't a warehouse, but it was an outdoor holding area.
Oh, it was like acres. It was just acres of tile.
Yeah, and guarded, and to get in, they had to open a gate, and as soon as you get in, they closed it. And it's like, I don't know.
And just pallets of tile, and we had the maze to get back to find our stuff, and
it was great.
It took 3 trips, but it's awesome. So now it's all sitting in the living room, waiting for the next project.
All right.
So, but you went fishing with them.
Oh yeah,
you went squid fishing.
We went squid fishing, and in Avola, and it's a little seaside village about 40 minutes southeast of us, and it was an old tunery. Yeah, I guess tuna cannery, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's abandoned now, and it's kind of in disrepair, but it's still weirdly beautiful. And there's a big jetty just off of the cannery, and a lot of people go fishing out there. So we went to the fishing store, got our squid lures. We were all set, ready to go. And after 2 or 3 hours,
how'd you do?
We made the walk of shame across the parking lot to the fish shop.
We did have calamari though.
Yeah. It was okay. It was a beautiful day at the beach. It's beautiful. Pavel is beautiful. Water is beautiful. It was a great day.
And April 25th was Liberation Day here, so it's a bank holiday.
It's the day that the Sicilians celebrate democracy coming back to Sicily and getting rid of the fascists and the Nazis. And that was fun.
So our friend Diana took us to a festival in a town called Vizzini, and it was the ricotta festival, which was so good.
Yeah, it was good.
they had like this one area where they just had vats and vats of people making ricotta and handing out samples, and they had cheese, ricotta cheese, from hard cheese to soft cheese to fresh cheese to the whole thing and everything. And
it was packed full of people.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people live there year round, but I mean, there was thousands and 10,000 people there easy.
No, but it was good, and they had the Sicilian carts, the horses in the carts, which I love.
Do you like those?
I do. They're so beautiful.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful.
They are beautiful, all hand carved. I mean,
hand painted.
Yeah, it's really a unique thing. And then we had a little bit of an adventure at the end.
What was that?
You lost your drone.
Oh, that part. Yeah, I lost my drone.
Yeah. It was super windy, and so it kind of went off for a flight on its own. But
yeah, what I didn't realize is she was taking video of me as I went to look for it. But anyhow.
Yeah, but we found it. It's good. It's a good little banged up, but it's all good. It still works.
Yeah,
maybe.
Fine.
Also,
maybe.
Apple.
What else do we do? I guess that's about it.
I mean,
so a lot of people have asked us in comments and messages to us if we would show them the inside of the house. I mean, we haven't really done a whole bunch to it yet. We did the roof, as you might remember, and we sealed it, and then we kind of fixed all the stuff that's falling apart on the inside. And we've had no water problems since, so that's good.
Right.
But there's still a lot of work to do.
There is. I mean, I think the biggest thing is wanting to be outside for us, and so getting the outside kind of put together, and then the inside works. Mm-hmm. It's not.
Hey, listen, even though it's nothing special, I did do a very special introduction to our home tour. So I hope you appreciate it. Most of the people who watch are over 50, like 90% of the people who watch are over 50 years old. So you might remember this.
If you're from the U.S.
If you're from the, well, maybe even England.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably from the U.S.
Yeah.
Anyhow, here goes.
Get ready for another Aces High Lifestyles of the Not So Rich and Not So Famous. Your journey into the lives and loves of today's winners who really know how to enjoy the great things in life. On this glittering world-exclusive edition of Lifestyles, meet the Wilburs and tour their exclusive mansion that even the Prince of Noto needed permission to visit.
All right, guys, here's the house, our living room. We have a very small space. We have just our 2 chairs that we hang out at nighttime and watch TV. A little quartz heater there to kind of keep the chill out when we need it. We're still doing work on the walls, as you can see. We've got to smooth them out, and then everything will be painted white. This is the tile that we picked up this past week, and each tile is handmade, different, unique pattern on it, but just it'll be consistent in terms of the coloring, and it's beautiful. It's breathtaking. I love it. We took the fireplace out. There's a chimney left, what's left of it, and eventually we'll put in either a pellet stove or we'll put in a wood stove. We're not quite sure what we're going to do, but we do know in the wintertime we need something just a little bit to take the chill out in the morning and the evening. For the most part, during the day you don't, but there were some times this year that we were cold, and the fireplace we had did not work. So we've got 2 little office areas. We've got my office area over here, which I do some photography, do all the paperwork for Italy. Sometimes we do a puzzle. Sometimes we have dinner sitting down at the table. Just depends on what's going on. And then in the other corner, Brian has his video studio, which he does all of the work on all these videos. And eventually we'll find him a space where he can just kind of close the door and do the work. So he needs his quiet space to do that. So, and then going into the kitchen. So in Oregon, we had this house that had a hobbit door. Our front door was a rounded door, which we just loved. And when we walked into this house for the first time and we saw the hobbit entrance into the kitchen, we were like, oh, okay, this is a sign. So here's our hobbit door. It goes into our kitchen. And then our stove is here from France. Our friends brought it down last week, and so grateful. Made a cheesecake tonight or today, and we're having friends over for a barbecue tomorrow, so they get to have one of our cheesecakes. Right now we're using just plastic shelving as our counter and our storage area for cabinets. It's not great, but it does the job. We were working on taking all of the tile off of the kitchen so that we can give us a little bit more room. So when we design the kitchen to put the cabinets in, we have enough to go clear across from one side of the kitchen to the other. And then we're also going to utilize the space up above because it's high ceilings and we definitely need more storage. So we'll be able to keep things that we don't necessarily need all the time, but we need in the house in the high shelves. And then we've got our sink that's here, that was left here. Again, that'll come out, new sink going in, along with all the cabinets. And our coffee machine. Cannot live without the coffee machine. So we do have a quote-unquote pantry that we can kind of keep all of our pasta and our canned goods in. And then we did break down and buy a real refrigerator because for the first couple of months we were living off of a dorm fridge, which great when you're in a dorm, not great when you're in a house. And then the bathroom. So the bathroom is what they call a wet room. It's not really a bathroom. It's tile, floor to ceiling, so to speak. And we have a shower that's here on this corner. And then our sink, which we've got it kind of jerry-rigged for right now because we need to do some more plumbing work. And then our toilet works, not beautiful, but works. And our hot water heater. So this is another one of those things that's on our list to kind of figure out how do we use it more efficiently? Do we need to do solar? Just a lot of questions on that. But that's our bathroom. And then heading across through the living room into our bedroom, we have just a piece of furniture that we picked up to kind of store some clothing in it. We've got a coat rack just so that we have some place to hang everything because, again, storage is kind of an issue. We have the walk-in closet, which is just fabulous. Again, it works. You definitely learn what you need and what you don't need when you live in a smaller house. And then this door, which goes out to the back of the house where the oranges and the lemons are. Great door. However, it's metal and it either heats up a ton with the sun or it's cold. Does not kind of keep the heat in or out. And we've had to duct tape the whole thing shut because we were waking up to lots of little critters in the house. And I'm not a big fan of stepping into my slippers with critters. And then the last piece, we just have our bed over here. Again, just a skinny room, but high ceiling, so it doesn't feel as cramped. But we did have a king-size bed. Not going to work here, but this does. It's fine. Again, walls are being done. The walls in this room particularly were just in really bad shape, and Brian's cleaned them up pretty well. Everything will be painted white to go with the terracotta tile, kind of keeping everything simple and traditional. So this is our house, tiny but sweet. Well, as you can see, the house is pretty bare bones at this point, but we've got a bunch of projects on the list. Yep. We've got a kitchen that we've got to install and the tile that will have to go down.
Yeah, we'll do an IKEA kitchen.
Yeah, just simple, just functioning, but it'll be good. So we've done some designs and then once that's done, and we'll bring the rest of our stuff back down from France and kind of set the house up so it'll be a little more homey. Yeah. Ours. And then hopefully that's like it for big projects.
I think so.
We hope. Who knows? There's always projects, right?
Always projects.
Always projects. So, but not all consuming. So
no, exactly. We're trying to have fun too.
We are.
And maybe the best thing that's happened out of this YouTube channel is that we've met so many cool people.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird community. It's like the people.
Like when we walked into the bakery.
We walked into the bakery for lunch because we were too tired to cook anything. We were lazy. And so we walked in, and all of a sudden this man is staring at us, and it was a little awkward at first. And then all of a sudden he looked up. He's like, I know you. I just watched you on TV.
Wait.
And I'm like looking behind me like, who the hell, like, excuse me, who's he talking to? And he's like, you're the bees. And we're like, oh
Whoa.
my God. It's like, this is so weird. But just the nicest people. Oh my gosh, they were fabulous. And
Yeah.
we had dinner with them, and Diana was the one that took us and introduced us to the festival in Vizzini.
And
So
of course, we met Irene,
we met Irene.
the Brazilian lady
yes.
who married.
She was the one that took us to Furla to
Yep.
the Easter parade, which was super cool.
And then we met a really cool South African Italian couple last weekend. We went and had coffee with them, and we've become fast friends with all these people, and it's awesome. So
It's just nice. I think they all have this appreciation for this area, and they're teaching us because they've been here longer than we have, and so they're like excited to kind of show us different things, which is we're thrilled.
Yeah.
That's awesome, and
great.
yeah, it's just good. It just feels good.
very open here.
Yeah.
People are very interested in adding people to their circle if you're a good person.
Yeah.
And so it's been very, very easy for us, I guess.
It's good. It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's an adventure. We're loving it.
Yep. And
So
we'll keep making some videos, although next week we're going to France.
he is.
Yeah, Beth's going to see our granddaughter, but I'm going to finish things up in France so we can sell that house and move our lives down here to Sicily, where we're really, truly happy.
We are.
Yep.
It was a good move for us.
So thanks for watching.
All right. Ciao. Have a great week.
Have a great week.
And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Ciao.
Ciao. Catch you on the flip side. That's really bad. That's weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
I know. I don't know why I said that.
Peace out.
Ciao.